Suzaku's secret lab has escaped detection for years, decades. But that ends tonight, for it is time that we experiment upon some unwitting and unwary musical miscreants in the name of science. I am Dr. Milo T. Pinkerton III, and tonight we shall find out if they can escape from the secret lab.
Greetings out there, lovers of science, especially you lovers of mad science, and welcome to my secret lab, that impossible, impenetrable fortress of science buried deep beneath the city of New Orleans. I'm your host, Dr. Milo T. Pinkerton III, founder and leader of the Consortium of Genius, that collection of hard-rocking scientists known from here to Japan as the COG. Excellent. Now then, as you no doubt know, every week we capture an unwitting band of musical morons and ensconce them here in my specially designed laboratory to see if they are worthy to test my latest invention. Computer, what plaything can you offer me tonight?
A nerd rock band, Dr. Pinkerton.
Nerd rock? I represent that remark.
Nerd rock is alternative rock music characterized by unusual instruments and subject matter specific to pop culture, with an element of humor. Modern examples include the bands Thundering Asteroids, the Double Clicks, and Harry and the Potters. Suzaku 7 is a nerd rock band from New Orleans. Formed in 2011 by Drew Blaylock, Megan Geek, and Thomas DeVille as a Japanese anime cover band, they expanded their repertoire to embrace the fandoms of video games, Harry Potter, and American animation. With drummer Rafiq Mandel and trumpet player Josh Stearns, the group published the album Super Effective in 2013, and 4 EPs, including Shut Up Hufflepuff in 2016. They are currently working on a multimedia project called Operation Anti-Meteor.
Interesting. Why, these could be worthy opponents on whom to test my new invention, the first prototype for an army of giant robots. Computer, put the lab hangar security cam on the screen.
Affirmative, Dr. Pinkerton.
Yes, why, just look at that magnificent robot. Of course, we need to raise funds for its completion, so get your PayPal donations ready out there. And while you do that, check this out. The debut of Suzaku 7's brand new audio-sonic video. Computer, roll it!
Suzaku, fight Suzaku, stand up for what is right, Suzaku, the great celestial heroes always say. Fight Suzaku, win Suzaku, till we meet again, Suzaku. Suzaku 7 always saves the day. Suzaku saves the day.
When evil tries to show its evil face,
Suzaku, fight Suzaku.
Suzaku Squadron puts it in its place. Their mecha is the best, so put your fears to rest. Suzaku is the heart of outer space. Where Binksy is the leader of the team.
Suzaku, fight Suzaku.
To save you is a legendary dream. When he fights on the front line, his armor starts to shine. He's really not as dorky as he seems.
Suzaku, fight Suzaku, stand up for what is right, Suzaku, the great celestial heroes always say. Fight Suzaku, win Suzaku, till we meet again. 7, Suzaku Blue.
Who is the new leader of the team? Suzaku is the #1 machine.
Whatever.
She's really super cool, makes friends with like a fool. Her skill will haunt you even in your dreams.
Go Suzaku, fight Suzaku, stand up for what is right Suzaku, the great celestial heroes always say. Fight Suzaku, win Suzaku, till we meet again Suzaku, Suzaku 7 always saves the day. Suzaku saves the day.
7, as you can see, I've miniaturized you. The 7 of you are now. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did 2 escape? All right. The 5 of you are now imprisoned in a miniature copy of my secret lab. Don't bother attempting to escape either. The entire room is heavily booby-trapped, so you'll be caught down there for a while, whether you like it or love it, and forced to play my little game. Now then, the rules of the game are quite simple. Naturally, the band wishes to survive the night, but of course, that is in the hands of you viewers. You viewers out there will determine the band's ultimate fate, life or death. Plainly visible at the top of your screen are 2 scores, the lab and the band. When one donates $1 to the band via PayPal, it becomes a point toward the band's score. And when you donate toward the secret lab, of course it becomes a point in my favor. And I've programmed computer to display the names of our beloved donors on screen, including the highest donor who will receive a prize. We'll show you that in a minute. Oh, actually, I'll show you that right now. It's this lovely signed autographed plaque from Drumbot. Isn't that amazing? And some other goodies too I'll show off later. Now then, Suzaku, do you have anything to show? Oh, I'll bother you about that later. It doesn't matter. You're not going to donate to them, are you? Are you? All right. Whoever has the higher score at the end of the night wins. And if the band wins, they'll receive this lovely diploma and be allowed to leave the lab. But of course, if I win, let's just say a cruel and grisly fate awaits you. So you'd best play like your lives depend upon it. Because guess what? Your very lives depend upon it! Oh, and you'll also be playing for our robot audience.
Hey, boss! You think your giant robot might want to join my new band? We're calling it No Human Survivors.
No! I have a greater plan for my giant robot than that! Now then, Suzaku 7, you have 15 minutes. Can you rock your little hearts out? I know you can! Do it!
Has been free. Between Earth and outer space, and the space noise have joined forces.
abandon, don't you? To oppose my giant robot, which is almost complete. And will be by the end of the night, I assure you.
We can show you a thing or two about giant robots, man. feels good.
Well, now that we have giant robots, perhaps we need to show them who we are.
Let's do it.
Suzaku stands for what is right. Suzaku, celestial heroes always say. Fight Suzaku, Suzaku, until we meet again. Suzaku, Suzaku's heaven always saves the day.
little theme song you've got there. It won't help you. Why are you here anyway? You think you can take down me, Dr. Milo T. Pinkerton III?
But Dr. Pinkerton,
What?
you're the one that ensnared them in the trap.
Of course, they're heroes. I ensnare heroes in traps. That's what I do.
Then you ask why they're here, but they're here because you ensnared them.
Well, they're here because they can't get out.
This is true.
And they were silly enough to fall into my little trap. So what else you got? Suzaku 5? And I should say that too. Suzaku 5?
Maybe we should explain our mission, guys. I don't think he gets it. Today's mission, fight bad guys. Ignition, full speed ahead. We can't falter, must fight bad guys. When we finish, bad guys will be dead. Let's keep it simple, bad guys are bad. No moral quandary or discussion to be had when the bad guys are attacking. We will stop them, no one will be set. Today's mission, fight bad guys. Ignition, full speed ahead. We can't falter, must fight bad guys. Dragon said that Earth is evil, but we don't listen because that's not true. That's not evil because we're awesome. We're the good guys, we will fight for you. Today's mission, fight bad guys. Ignition, full speed ahead. We can't falter, must fight bad guys. We're finished, bad guys will be dead. The bad guys ran us up and attacked. They wouldn't listen, we tried to tell them no. To be more peaceful, well, that can't be bad guys gotta go. Today's mission, fight bad guys. Ignition, full speed ahead. We can't falter, must fight bad guys. We're finished, bad guys will be dead. Today's mission, fight bad guys. Ignition, full speed ahead. We can't falter, must fight bad guys. We're finished, bad guys will be dead. Well, maybe we need to call for more reinforcements.
Well, there is that one pilot we know.
Not him. Well, I mean, he is the best. He is the best. Not
Guess what? The name of the pilot of this giant robot is Dr. Milo T. Pinkerton III. All right, you are doing pretty well for a bunch of goody two-shoes, Suzaku 7. But soon, it will be time to raise the stakes and up the scores in the arcade room of digital doom. Who is your gaming champion, Suzaku?
Suzaku Black!
Heck, we always count on Mr.
All right.
Black.
We're going to unshrink him and compete on the game grid after these words from our sponsor.
Are you experiencing science pattern baldness? Is hair loss getting in the way of your important research? Have your experiments been failing due to falling follicles? Now, there's an answer.
The Consortium of Genius presents Dr. Pinkerton's Hair Club for Scientists.
Simply take 15 of the specially formulated, scientifically enhanced hair regenerating pills a day, and in a few months, you'll experience a level of hair growth unheard of since 1987. Warning, do not exceed daily recommended dosage. And robots appreciate it too.
Thanks, Dr. Pinkerton. Can I go now?
Our products are tested extensively on cute, furry little animals, so we know they'll be safe on you.
Mr. Squirrel, are you going to submit quietly, or are you going to have to be pressured as
Prolonged use may lead to dizziness, trouble breathing, and loss of sight. Consult your physician to find out whether Pinkerton's hair formula for scientists is right for you, especially if you were just a guy dressed up as a scientist.
Pinkerton Hair Formula for Scientists is scientifically proven to regrow hair against both the divine intent of the Almighty and the mighty forces of nature, or your money back.
And remember, not only am I the president of the Hair Club for Scientists, but I'm also a scientist!
Also available, Hair Club for Mad Scientists.
And not only am I a scientist, but I'm also a mad scientist!
To order, simply pick up the phone and dial any number. We'll eavesdrop on your phone call and rush you a bottle of Pinkerton's Hair Formula for Scientists. Offered not valid in Transylvania or legal in all 50 states. Supplies limited. Order today or face the horrible, horrible consequences.
Welcome to the arcade room, Suzaku Black. Well, do the intro. All right, here's your gaming controller. Now, I hope you know how to play Super Spacefortress Macross.
Super Space what?
Robotech, Dr. Z. Robotech. All right. I'm going to be Rick Hunter. He can be Roy Fokker or something. All right. So just shoot everything. It's just like Raiden. All right. Go ahead and coin it up. Ah, yes. That looks like lunch. Disgusting. All right. Here we go. Cutscenes. Who needs them? Bam! And into action we fly in our Veritex. All right.
You know, there's a pretty good Robotech board game, but this doesn't look anything like that.
No, actually, I don't think the people who put this game together actually watched Robotech anyway. It's kind of random. The Veritex look okay, but nothing else matches anything in the anime. Die, kill. Give me that power up. It's mine. Yes. Excellent. Oh, that was close.
But y'all are both playing at the same time on this game?
Yeah, just like Raiden.
Oh, wow.
A lot of cool political scores back
So
there.
whoever can kill the most stuff while still not dying, yes?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the top button is the
Somebody
bomb
just
button.
died. Was that you, Dr. Pinkerton, that just died?
No.
This is a little brother.
Little brother is built solidly to withstand the abuse of people like you.
So you're saying this is made by the printer company? I don't understand.
It's made by the Protoculture Company. Ah! God damn it! Stop distracting me! Look, I have to repower up again. Go.
There's lots of explodey things on this game. I like it.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna get that boss. You can count on him as much as you want, but It's gonna add up to me winning.
Today's mission. Like that,
Damn
guys.
it! Damn it! Stop yelling! It's distracting me! You idiots run a really good distraction campaign, I'll tell you that.
Well, he's still blowing stuff up, Dr. Pinkerton.
I
Where are
see
you?
that!
Well, where are you? I don't see you on the screen
Well,
anymore.
distract him!
I didn't distract anybody. I'm just trying to see.
Look at that, he just blew up the boss. I was going to do that! Yada, yada, yada. Blow up the boss. Yeah. Get on with it.
Did I win?
Let's see.
Stage 1.
Well, he's got the high score, so I guess he did pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. You can keep playing if you're enjoying yourself. That's just a cutscene. No, keep playing. You have my express permission. Let's see how far you can get. Probably not too much farther. He's gonna die. I just
Oh,
know it.
now he's in space blowing things up.
Yes. And soon it'll be him blowing. Excellent.
Why are we seeing flames in space? That doesn't make any sense.
It's Robotech, Dr. Z, or Macross, for all of you who don't speak English. All right. Oh, you know that little slick move there, huh? That's very fancy. Fancy piloting. See, I told him he was Roy Fokker. That's where I messed up. One of these days, I'm going to outfit this thing with a coin slot so that I can keep going.
I don't see what the problem is, Dr. Pinkerton.
No, I don't either. 25 cents. I mean, even we can afford that.
We can especially afford 25 cents when people accidentally pay us $100.
Quiet. They paid us on purpose. They're trying to get us to finish this magnificent All right, enough of that. Look, you've earned 183 points, so go ahead and put that up. 183 points to them.
And how much do we get, Dr. Pinkerton?
19. 19 points,
19
Doctor.
points?
Oh, you play next time.
No, that's okay. I don't.
Get out of the arcade room. Get back in the box. Give it up for Suzaku Black. The day will be mine. I guarantee it. Once this robot is complete. And it will be, too. I mean, look at our score. It's just accumulating beyond measure.
Yeah, but look at their score.
I'd rather not, Dr. Z. We're trying to hack into the computer to remove that score. All right.
Okay.
Now then. Now, we're going to check the scores again and take some questions from our viewers after this little break.
Yeah, so everybody needs to get your questions in so I have something to ask them, because nobody's asking
Just
anything.
ask them some sane and reasonable questions like, why do you wear such stupid outfits? As we watch Suzaku 7 attempt to escape from the secret lab. First, let's see what's going on in our satellite research installation at ep 51. What's going on?
They travel to Nevada in the campers and vans. Desire for disclosure in the desert sands. Assembled in the salt flats just south of Blue Lake. They wanna see the aliens, then go and get baked. We'll be throwing them a party at Area 51. Party, crowd control is so much fun. This will be the perfect excuse to give our new heat ray some practical use. Microwave them in the sun at Area 51. The rumors have been swirling from coast to coast, but thousands of believers out there baking like toast. And now we're looking forward to showing those freaks the latest riot suppression techniques. They'll be going to a party at Area 51. Party, sonic weapons are so much fun. Well, that's what I call a party at Area 51. Party, we sure had a ton of fun. Why don't you idiots go back to your homes, and to persuade you, here's some pepper spray drums. Salt and pepper till you're done at Area 51. Hope you have some fun at Area 51. We're sorry that you come to Area 51.
The truth will not be suppressed. We will be back in bigger numbers. You cannot control us. You cannot stop all of us. Wait, what's that? What's that ticking? What's that countdown?
Well, I'm sure you viewers out there have many questions you'd like to ask these ridiculous costume super fools. Type them into the chat window on YouTube or Facebook, and Dr. Z will get the pan to answer them on pain of torture. I'll be, meanwhile, working on my new invention, the Cog Robot Army Prototype, a giant robot designed to squash the resistance. In fact, show them what it looks like, computer. Look at all these features I'm putting in. Turn on the lights, for God's sake. Yeah, that's better. All right. It's the Cog Robot Army Prototype, in case you didn't know. And it contains such incredible features as particle beam cannons, a missile launcher, it's got kung fu grip, right from the power zone, and rocket-propelled sneakers. The head, of course, is sold separately, but we're working on that. And that's a decoy anyway. Yes, that's the cleverest idea I've had in a long time. Knock the head off and it just keeps coming at you. Of course, Suzaku didn't hear that. Naturally. Dr. Z. All right, I'm going to go work on the robot. Z, ask them some difficult questions.
I don't know about difficult questions, but some people ask some questions. One classic oldie we always get: what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Which do you mean, man? Venusian or Martian?
I don't know.
We can't answer that.
Let's see.
They better answer it.
Is there a code related to colors in this transmission?
Are you referring to our costumes?
I suppose that's what they're referring to. It's not my question.
They're costumes, not uniforms, eh?
Well, we're costumes for today.
Aha.
Theoretically, we were all introduced with our actual colors except for myself because Dr. Pinkerton got a little bit tricky at the beginning of this transmission and made me disappear when I was in blue. So Suzaku Blue today is Suzaku Mauve because I was able to adapt, which is what we do as Suzaku 7.
You adapted right into my plans.
Are
You
saying
have
you
a
didn't
mauve
just put your clothes in with the red shirts?
No, not to be confused with Suzaku Red.
They're all red shirts today, Dr. Z.
Yes, yes. Okay, we've got one in that says, who is Suzaku 7's favorite kaiju?
Masura.
Are you sure about that? Show them your Japanese, Suzaku Black.
私はゴジラです。
For translation, I am Godzilla. So we're
Not?
we're a little divided here.
It's the only thing I know.
We have a lot of Mothra love.
To a lizard of some sort?
Okay, someone says, Uncle Tommy, Claire wants to know who your favorite niece is.
It's not clear.
Except that it is.
It is Claire. It's totally Claire.
Idiots. They risk putting their entire families in danger just for a joke, Dr. Z.
Of course, now we know where they live. Let's see, how does a micronized singer like that magnify their tiny, tiny voice?
Tiny, tiny microphones.
Also a lot of practice.
And blue is larger than life.
Like
All right.
the Backstreet Boys?
And then I was handed a question, and I can't read the writing quite. It says, who wins a fight, Goku or Saitama? Is that right?
Oh, okay. So Goku or Saitama from One Punch Man. How much time do we have? Because I can break this.
10, 9, 8,
Pick
7.
Saitama.
No, it's Goku.
And thus the band breaks up.
Yes. Okay, and then someone is very fond of Mothra, so they want to know if you can sing the Mothra song.
We might be able to arrange that. We'll have to see.
I heard there were bonus songs at the end.
If we did well.
Well, I mean, when we fight bad guys and the bad guys are dead, we can do whatever we want to. So let's just crush Dr.
You're not going to
Pinkerton.
be dead. You're going to be dead.
Someone
You're
wants
going
to
to
know,
be even more dead.
do you have an Adult Swim show where you can battle the Powerpuff Girls?
It's in the
If
works.
Swim wants to get on that.
Yeah.
We are completely available. We got some friends in other bands.
And then some people were wondering if you could take your mask off so they could hear you sing. But that has nothing to do with this or that. What a lovely drum kit. Tommy and Megan, Lauren wants you to play the Hufflepuff song.
We have requests. I'm so excited that we have some fans out there. Thank you, guys.
Look, I think it's time for us to up the ante slightly. The high donor for the COG wins this beautiful plaque signed by Drumbot himself and a patch and some buttons. What have you got, huh? Huh?
What are we donating for?
Yeah, what are you doing to your high donor?
We have a comic book.
We do have a comic book. So brand new, fresh off the press through Amazon. But for our high donor, we have a signed, I'm actually calling this the Prologue Edition comic book because it is that new. So it is a comic book illustrated by a good friend of ours, Jennifer Stolzer, and is also a lyric book for our upcoming album that we plan to release later this year. So signed copy of our hot off the press comic book.
Is it filled with cutesy pootsy little chibi versions of all of you people?
We are deadly adorable.
Yes.
It's causing me to risk spewing all over this expensive equipment, Dr. C.
I like little adorable things.
It's disgusting. I'm about to end this conversation here and get back to the rock. What do you think? What do you think, huh?
We're always ready to rock.
All right.
I think they should rock
I
some
think
more.
I'm ready to make them rock. Suzaku, are you ready?
We're ready.
I command you to get back to it and rock me. Do it!
Like a hurricane?
Sort of.
Okay.
Like a typhoon, I think.
Category 7.
Wow, I didn't know you had it in you. That actually rocked. I have to admit it. We might have to spare them.
The violin was quite nice.
I like violins.
Pretty.
It's a viola.
Really?
It's an extra large violin.
Oh. Well, in that case,
Violin for nerds.
in that case, we won't spare you. How do you like that?
Viola jokes. Womp
Sex
womp.
and violins.
Here's the song when it's carried by a few. So if you hold on to tomorrow, you know I'll be there with you. And in times of desperate struggle, when you cannot turn the tide, you will see amidst the rubble, I'll be standing by your side. So don't give up on me, I won't give up on you. Though no victory is clear, through all we will persevere. Don't give up on me, I won't give up on you. Hand in hand, embracing you. That's the moral of our story. Friends, see families torn by war as we bolster our defense. We lose what we're fighting for. If we learn, we'll come back. And as we put aside the sword, we know the world that we can craft is a world worth working for. So seek out peace with me, I'll seek out peace with you. As we learn to trust each other, think of what we could discover. Seek out peace with me, and I'll find peace with you. Hand in hand, embracing you. The moral of our story. As sun falls all around us, we tell stories of our past. They're the legends that we heard when we were small. In the days that follow after, when our story's told at last, let the moral be it for one and all. Sing a song for me, I'll sing a song for you. We will raise united voices as the weary world rejoices. Sing a song for me, I'll sing a song for you. Hand in hand, embracing you. That's the moral of our story. Sing a song for me, I'll sing a song for you. We will raise united voices as the weary world rejoices. Sing a song for me, I'll sing a song for you. Hand in hand, embracing you. That's the moral of our story.
Morals? I don't have any of those.
Oh, we
I
tried.
gave those all away years ago. Don't need them.
Oh, well, how about some scruples?
I laugh in the face of the scruples that these idiots must have to be playing this dreck about heroics and hurricane relief.
Well, to each his own.
All right, you're going to have to rock a lot harder than that if you want to survive. Do you have one more?
I think we can manage one more. Should we call in the final reinforcements?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
They're gonna call in vinyl reinforcements?
Maybe they have a record coming out.
Those two.
Maybe so.
Wrong reinforcements.
Oh, my bad.
Standing guard at the edge of space, a haven for its crescent embrace, a storied and stately place, a stalwart vanguard, launching progress onward. We are Crescent Station, valiant dreamers we are, home to great innovation and gateway to the stars. Beacon of admiration, tool of humanity. All for you, Crescent Station, we pledge sincerely to thee. Standing guard at the edge of space, a haven for every race, humanity's gateway through the depths of the Milky Way, sailing ships in its crescent embrace, a storied and stately place, a stalwart vanguard, launching progress onward. We are Crescent Station, valiant dreamers we are, home to great innovation and gateway to the stars. Beacon of admiration, tool of humanity. All for you, Crescent Station, we pledge sincerely to thee. We are Crescent Station, valiant dreamers we are, home to great innovation and gateway to the stars. Beacon of admiration, tool of humanity. All for you, Crescent Station, we pledge sincerely to thee. Pledge sincerely to
Reinforcements have been called.
I see that the high donor is the famed musician, Dr. Gregory House.
Wow.
I mean, well, oh, no, that must be his brother,
Well, of course,
David House.
Yes, all of the doctors have to subscribe to my goals. Naturally, he would have donated to me.
Yes.
And by the way, the game is almost up. Of course, the fate of these 5 individuals will be sealed soon, decided by you. While the decision is sealed, remember to hit subscribe on this channel and hit notify to be notified when our next episode is broadcast next week with Raise the Death Toll.
Oh, yes.
That should be fun. I like the death toll going up.
Yes, that's always very nice.
Now then, I've been informed that the Suzaku 7 are donating all their profits to hurricane relief efforts. This flagrant goodness flies in the face of my evil purpose. As if they didn't know. Evil is fun! When I say evil, you say fun! Evil is 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 fun! Until you realize what you've done. Evil is fun! Evil is fun! Evil is fun! You better light the fuse and run. Evil is fun! Evil is fun! It's even more fun when you're injuring someone. Evil is fun! Evil is fun! Evil is fun until you realize what you've done. Your parents probably told you to be good little girls and boys. You couldn't help but notice bad kids have superior toys, villains all and better vacations. Keep your eye and heroes have no imagination. It's so boring being nice, but evil is fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun until you realize what you've done. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. Better light the fuse and run. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. It's even more fun when you're poisoning someone. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun until you realize what you've done. So now you know you're evil. It's time to have some fun. It's time to show off the giant robot. Watch the tiny little people run. Recognition, no monument door. Blow apart the moon. Duct tape a little lady to an unmanned hot air balloon. 'Cause evil is fun. Evil is fun. better light the fuse and run. Evil's fun. Evil's fun. It's even more fun when you're injuring someone. Evil's fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun until you realize what you've done.
Why did we live with a parent?
I don't know.
Why did we turn to Harry? Was it all some destiny doing? Or merely because we're mean?
Go! Evil is fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun until you realize what you've done. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. You better light the fuse and run. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. It's even more fun when you're injuring someone. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun until you realize what you've done. So when I say evil, you say fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. Shout it. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. Evil is fun. That's right. And now my favorite part of the night. Suzaku-7, who would escape the secret lab must answer me these questions 3. Ere the other side they see. We'll have 10 seconds to answer these questions, and if you know the answer, you will gain 100 points. But if you do not know the answer, the 100 points will go to me. That's the lab. We're not permitted to look it up either. If you do, I get 200 points. So, computer, ask the first question.
What is your name?
Suzaku-7.
Easy. Keep going.
How do you intend to take over the world?
We intend to save the world.
By fighting bad guys.
You're going to take over the world by fighting bad guys.
We're taking over the world with goodness.
That is quite lame, Dr.
Disgusting.
President. Very, very lame.
Disgusting.
I guess it's the right answer because that's what they're trying to do.
If that's
but
what they intend,
it's quite lame.
Let them continue this stupid quest. All right, now, the difficult question. Ask it.
Who created the seminal anime series Speed Racer?
Ooh, I know that.
You've got 10 seconds to collaborate. So, 10,
Tetsuya
9,
Yoshida.
8, 7,
But we have an answer.
6, 5. Look at them sweat. 3, 2,
This is great.
1.
Tetsuya Yoshida, you idiot!
All right, we're gonna have to give it to them. Go ahead.
Oh, well,
Go ahead.
But who did all the English translations?
The actors totally made that stuff up just by watching the episode.
Yes. No script whatsoever.
Do you know the name of the actor?
There were many? Well, actually, there was probably only
There were
2. There was a
3.
woman and a man and a monkey.
All right, Peter Fernandez, but I'm going to have to give you the 100 points. So go ahead, put it up, computer. All right. You have one last chance to rock it before we pass judgment. It is time for you to play your best song. Will it put you over the top? Your own fans decide that. Remember, each dollar buys the band a point, or of course buys me a point. I see somebody has just donated toward my robot project. Of course, you're going to see that very shortly.
Yes, the CAG robot army.
Yes, I have a plan, Dr. Z. You know, even if they escape the lab, the robot will be waiting for them.
Oh.
All right. It is time for you to rock your best song. Can you do that? Can you manage that?
We can do that.
Let's bring it home.
Bring it on.
I figured out, you guys, what Dr. Pinkerton's weakness is. Let's get our sweetest song.
See
Wow! I didn't understand a word of that, but that did rock! All right, we're going to take a short break and tally up all the points. If you haven't donated to the lab or the band, now is your final chance to influence the outcome. Remember, each dollar you donate adds to the score, $1 per point. Donate to the lab. We need it. We need to fund the giant robot. All right. When we come back, it'll be time to pass judgment on Suzaku 7, so don't go away!
Hello, my name is Maximilian Destruction of the Consortium of Genius, and I am here to tell you a story of human history. Throughout history, man has always wanted to tell his stories. One of the best ways to tell these stories, of course, is through song. However, while anyone could sing or beat on rocks and trees, melodies were still needed. Enter acoustics. The first acoustical instruments were probably nothing more than woolly mammoth guts pulled across a hollow log and plucked to make different sounds. Several million years later, the Chinese perfected this with the guqian. As you can see, it is about as big as a log, but instead of mammoth guts, the strings are made from the hides of animals of the time. Now, as I pull my hand across the strings, you can hear that they make a beautiful melody. This is produced by the vibrations of the strings being amplified through the hollow space inside the instrument. The hollow body produces this effect the same way speaking into an empty cup makes your voice louder. Millions of miles away, European people were beginning to make their own instruments. What I have here is an upright bass, also known as a string bass or a bass violin. Though it looks very different from the Chinese guqian, it is essentially the same thing. This part here would be the hollowed out log, and as you can see, the strings are pulled across it, and if I pluck the strings, you can hear the sounds. However, with the advancements of percussion instruments, it was found that drums could drown out entire symphonies. Drumbot, I'm looking at you! Hey! So what the Europeans did to make this instrument louder was to add the bow coated with resin. As you can hear, by using the bow, strings vibrate more deeply, making a louder noise. And with these noises and the noises of other instruments came modern music and the ability to tell your tale through song. Thank you and have a nice day.
All right. The moment is upon us. I see that Suzaku 7 has somehow earned 1,133 points.
It's a new high score.
A new high score has been set tonight on Escape from the Secret Lab.
You've seen history here today.
Unbelievable. Therefore, they've earned this plaque. All right. It gives me great displeasure to award you. Go ahead and take the picture. Can't stand to have these individuals right next to me. All right?
Alrighty.
All right. Here. Take it. Get out of my lab.
Okay,
Get out
right,
of here.
Right this way,
Get.
right this way.
Shoot.
Down the hall, second door to the
Scrap.
left. Down the hall,
Vamoose,
second
you
door to the
two.
left.
Get out of here.
Down the hall, second door to the left.
All right. That's not the end of the night, people, because I have been planning the greatest invention I've ever pulled off here on Escape from the Secret Lab. The giant robot. All I have to do is go down to the hangar and activate manual mode. Dr. Z, you've got the control, right?
Oh, yes, right here.
I'm going down to the hangar. I'll be back.
Okay. See, how do we turn the lights on? There we go.
Dr. Z! I'm in the hangar now! I'm switching the robot to manual control!
Okay. Oh, no. Wait, Dr. Pinkerton!
Dr. Z!
I have something to tell you!
The robot is now on manual control!
No, Dr. Pinkerton! I have something to tell you! No, you should not be so
What?
close to the robot!
What? What did you have to tell me?
Don't stand so close to the robot!
What?
He's got... Oh, never mind.
The secret lab is always there, waiting for you to enter, waiting to enter you. Until next time, try to stay in your abode.
Okay, it's a bonus round. They thoroughly kicked ass and destroyed everybody else's scores, so now they get to play whatever they feel like playing, covers or animate stuff or whatever they feel like playing. So here they go with more stuff. Yay, so do it, Suzaku 7. Suzaku? No.
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor we're doing this on the fly, you guys. Just a little snippet of Mothra since it was requested. Rafiq, you gonna back me up? Can I get a note?
Yeah.
Mosuraya, Mosura, Dongan Kasakuyam, Indomu, Rusto Irado, Hamba Hamba Muyan, Nanda Banu Radan, Tonjukana, Kasakuyam, Mosuraya, Mosura, Dongan Kasakuyam, Indomu, Rusto Irado, Hamba Hamba Muyan, Randa Banu Radan, Tonjukana, Kasakuyam. Yeah. The acoustic version. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a Duckburg. Must solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! La-la-la. Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! La-la-la. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales. Danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales. Woo! La-la-la. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! La-la-la. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales. Not ponytails or cottontails, no DuckTales. Woo! All right, guys. Thank you so much for everyone that donated.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, that was fantastic. So, come back here every Friday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, for Escape from the Secret Lab. Yay! Keep it going. We love you. Come again.